welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I changed my background a bit. Let me know which background you like better in the comment section below. So like I shared in a prior video, my husband and I, we were asking each other, what did we do with all that money we made? And we figured we ate it. So what I mean by that is that we ate out a lot and we spent our money on food. So we like to eat out, we like to enjoy ourselves, we like to have a good time. And so that's what we did. But we may have done it a little too much. So I just wanted to share with you how we set a budget of $100 a month to eat out and how we ate out 4 times a month, sometimes 5 on that budget. We didn't really want to go to fancy restaurants, but we do enjoy eating out from time to time. So that was part of our date night to make sure we still continue those, because we didn't want to be miserable getting out of debt. We still wanted to have a little bit of a good time, but at the same time, we wanted to be responsible with our money. So we set a budget of $100 a month to eat out on, and that was our eat out budget. Now that's separate from grocery shopping, that's separate from anything else in your budget related to food. You don't have to just go to McDonald's or Burger King to eat out cheaper. We also decided that we liked Chipotle, so we would go out to Chipotle, we would go out to Mod Pizza, we would have Primo's hoagies, oh, so delicious. So we would set in a budget of $20 to $25 for every time we would eat out. So with that budget, you can either eat out, if you stick under $20, you can eat out 5 times. If you stick under $25, you can eat out 4 times. Now you might say $100 is way too much to put into your eat out budget, but for us, it was what we wanted to do. No one controls your budget but you, so don't let anyone tell you that that's too much or that that's too little, because everyone's budget's different. And for us, it was important because right now we don't have children, so we want to take advantage of that time that alone time that we have together, because we know when we do have children, it's going to be more difficult to go eat out. You know, I see it all the time with people who do have kids. It's more difficult for them to go out because they have a whole family to pay for, but even dates by themselves, sometimes that doesn't even happen. So I just want to make sure that we're taking that time now to nurture our relationship and to make sure that we're growing in the right direction together. So those date nights are very important to us, so that is what we prioritize in our budget. Now if you have a special occasion coming up, like your anniversary or something special, you can put more money away in your budget. You can budget out $100 to go out to eat. So you want to limit yourself, but you don't want to limit yourself for everything, because anniversaries are very special and you should celebrate those. So even if you tone it down a little bit, maybe go to like an Olive Garden or something like that, it's still a nice time out. You don't have to go to a big fancy restaurant, but when you're out of debt, go celebrate. Go to the fanciest restaurant you can, you know, celebrate that. Celebrate those victories. Every time you pay off one of those little debts, go celebrate, do something, have fun. You need to stay motivated throughout this process. I know I may be judged for this because I know there's some people out there who might not be able to afford to put $100 aside. There are so many things you can do at home. You can have a nice dinner at the table, like just sit down with your family, have a nice dinner. You sit down with your husband, your spouse, even sit down by yourself. Set up the table, have a nice dinner. You know, there's things you can do at home to make this more pleasant, and it's not always going to be like this, you know. After all your debt is paid off, you know, there's going to be a time where you have freedom to just do what you want, go out and have fun and live life again, you know. And just because you have to limit yourself now to get out of debt doesn't mean it's going to be like this forever. So just keep remembering that, and just remember that you're better off doing this. I also want to share with you that Dave Ramsey does not recommend you eat out at a restaurant. He doesn't want you to see the inside of a restaurant unless you're working in it while you're getting out of debt. But for us, it was important for us to go on our date night. So that was our date night budget of $100. And if you think of it, it's $1,200 a year. You know, so for us it was worth it. And I am not sure what fits in your budget. If it doesn't fit in your budget, if you can afford $20 maybe to go out to eat, then you can go to like a Chipotle and have a good time. You know, the good time is with the company you have, not with the food you eat. I think a lot of people get caught up in what others are doing, but you have to just focus on what you need to do, what fits in your budget. Don't focus on anybody else. You know, this is your journey. This is your debt-free journey, your money journey. you know, I can talk to you, I can let you know what we're doing, what works for us, but honestly, it has to work for you. Only you can determine how you want to live. So when you figure that out, you put it in your budget and you do you. All of our budgets aren't going to be the same. You know, we all live differently, we all prioritize differently. However, there's some things that we have to take care of, even if our priorities are different. There's certain things that we need to make sure are taken care of, and sticking to a budget is one of those things. So when I share this process in more detail, I don't want you to think you can't have any fun. You know, you control your budget. I'll say that again. You control your budget. No one else. So you make the decisions. You decide where this dollar goes. You decide how it's spent. You decide what you're paying, and you decide how to live. It's your life, okay? So let's just create a life that we love and just create a life that we're happy with. You know, it's your life. It's your money. You do what you want with it. But there's some things you have to consider. We'll dig into those things. But if you're impatient, like I am, if you cannot wait for my videos, then just go out there and do some research, guys. There are so many resources out there. There's so much information, and you can learn whatever it is you want to learn. Search for it. YouTube is an awesome search engine. Just if you don't know how to do something, look it up in YouTube. That's what I do, because I'm a very visual person, so I need to see how things are done. If you're anything like me, before I even search on Google, I am on YouTube searching that first, because I like to see videos like this. And that's part of the reason I wanted to make these videos. I want to reach out to people who haven't heard this information yet and who want to do better financially. I want to reach out to those people, and I want to lead you in the right direction. I only want what's best for you. Trust me when I say that. Right now, this is very early on. I am not making money from this. I just want to share this information with you guys. That's my focus right now. Eventually down the line, I would like to monetize my channel, but as of right now, I'm not monetized. I'm nowhere near being monetized. I don't even know if I will be monetized, but I want this information out there. And if I reach you and you haven't started tackling your finances yet, and I can lead you in the right direction, then that makes me so happy, you guys. You have no idea how happy that makes me. I want to see you succeed. I want all of us to succeed. So let's just do this. Trust me, you guys, you would not regret it. The only regret you will have is that you did not do this sooner. That is my regret, that I did not start this years ago. I just don't want you to look down the road in 10 years and wonder what if, and then start trying to find out how to get this stuff done. So this is important, you guys. Listen up. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video if you liked it. Please share it if it was valuable to you and you want to share this information with others. As well as please let me know what you think about the new background. I think I'm enjoying it because it's brighter, it's more natural lighting. The other one, although I love that wall, it's just so dark, but I kind of like this space, but it's not as nice, I guess. But let me know in the section below if you like this background better than the first one. Have a great day, you guys.